Okay, so since we added the user and the post to the to the database, now what we're going to do is the mapping between both the user and the post. And to handle that, what we're going to do is introduce a user to the post, and this will have a one to many mapping. That means many most posts can connect to the user. Many, I mean, a single post will have a single user. So for that, we gonna make this at many to one mapping. A single user can have multiple posts. This will be lazy, and the the column will be user ID. And this is from the user side. And now we're gonna handle this from the post side. And the user, we need to add this. A single user can have multiple posts, and this will be one user to many posts. And mapped by will be equal to users is what we specified user. Okay, will be mapped by user, and it'll be cascade equal to cascade type uh all, I should say, or just thinking it should be all. Okay, cascade type all. And also orphan removal will be true to avoid any non-connected entities into the post table. And now this is done posts, and now we're gonna add update the post DTO. So the post DTO has the user DTO, and the user DTO should contain a set of posts. Okay. And if I take a look at the DAO, the post DAO, so the post DAO will be this. Got repository, and when it get all posts, okay, get post by ID, and if it retrieves the post, should we retrieve the user as well? Hmm. Let's see. Save post, delete post by ID, delete by ID, and let's take a look at the post service. So this will be get all posts, post TTOs, get all posts, and we won't be getting, okay, it shouldn't return any user, is what I'm expecting out of it. Get all posts. Let's see. If I do get all posts, this will be get all posts. Okay, so this is a done. Get all posts, and post DDO, stream.to post DDO, but post mapper dot this and okay, let me debug this. If it is converting to post DTO and post DTO has the user DTO. Okay, let me do this. If post mapper uh, should it be a user? Okay. I'm thinking how the user can be assigned to the TTO. So if I get all the posts, then I need to take the user that is there in the post and assign it, convert, map it to user DTO and put that into the post TTO. It might sound confusing, but let me try with the get post by ID. Okay, so I get the post by ID, and this will have, if I go to the service, post service, and get post by ID, this will be post optional, return post. So this will be get post, post is equal to get post dot get, and the user will be called post dot get user, and post DDO will be equal to, oh sorry, post DDO equal to post mapper dot to post DDO. This will be post, and post DTO dot get set user DTO will be equal to user mapper. Oh, wait a minute. Mm, user mapper dot to user DTO, that'll be user, and return post DTO. Okay, let's give this a try, and we'll debug this. Get post by ID, right? And first we'll get all the posts. Let's try. So this one will be this and this. Okay, goes to F8. So we got the post, but it does not have the user. The user now, okay, because we didn't save a post with the user, hence it is null. Anyways, so what we're going to do first is that insert a post with a user in it. Okay. And let me think. So if I go to post DAO and save and delete user service, oh sorry, post service, and if some get, that'll be save post. The post DTO will have an entry of the user DTO, and so we will fetch the user, assign it to the, so the user DTO will have the user ID in it. Okay, and so let's create a post. This is going to post, post load, post this one. Nah, okay, this can be used. So let me give this a try. And post. Oh, hmm. Post service API post. Wait a minute. Title, description, username. Is that what post? DTO, title, user, username won't be required. Created at won't be required. Updated at won't be required. Title, description, user DTO. We're gonna set the ID as this. Let's give this a try. Okay. HTTPS post service, localhost. We got title, description. Okay. Post mapping, save post, and we got the post DTO. What information we have is title, description, and a user DTO with the ID. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go to post service, and in this case, we're gonna F8, F8. So we got the post, and F8, it saves the post. It generates an ID for it, created and updated at info, and F9. That means it has created a new post for it, right? Now, what we're going to do is update this function to fetch a user and fetch a user for it and update the post accordingly. So, what we need for this is user service auto hired. User DAO, and if it is working, uh, but we need user, right? And we're gonna use the user service, private user service, user service, and we go to save post user service, user DTO. User DTO is equal to user service dot get user by ID that post DTO dot get user DTO dot get ID, and this will be user equal to user uh, user mapper dot to user we user DTO, and post dot set user will be equal to the user, and added new post ID. Okay, and also we need a valid user ID. So I'll just go to the database and check for the user. So let's see this. Okay, I'll take call, copy. Okay, and we're gonna put this new post, let's say 500, 500, and okay, let me start this, and this is started. Let me run this. Got user. Oh, we also need to add a post to the user. So we got post.set user, this, and F9. Oh, wait, this is bad. I got this. Save post will come this, and user save. No, you don't have to save the user, you just need to save the post. So we got again, got debug this out. And update this to, let's say, with user, new post with user, and this as well. Since, and this will be F8, F8, F8. We got the user with ID, blah, blah, blah. F8 dot post or dot save post. And let me see if the post is there with the user in it. Okay. And intro and return. What does it return? New post with user. And also we need to update the user DTO object to include the user ID. Okay. And we got, let me check if the entry is there. Select star from this. Well, got this post with user, new post with user. Okay. Oh, by the way, it added the user ID column. Hibernate added the user ID column, and which will be a foreign key to the users table. And hmm, so I guess the entry is done, and we have to make a change to this. Uh, this will be returning with a user ID as well. Post mapper will be post DDO, post DDO, post DDO will be equal to this and this. So post DTO, post DTO dot set user DTO, the user DTO, and it should return the post DDO. Okay, and let me debug this once again. And run from the postman. I want a post for a separate user ID. So if I take a look at the users, let's copy the selection and I'll add it in here with separate different user, diff user, go diff user, and this will be okay. We got the user DTO as well, and this, and I hope the entry is done. Select star from post. Yep, we see a new post with the diff user and the ID. Yeah. So I guess this is it for this video. We'll take a look at the other APIs as well later. Yep. Bye. Thanks.